Today it's April 13th and this is Persona 5 Royal. We start with a small change, voice acting. It's appreciated. Also a fun little extra change they made here is that An and Suzui are now walking right behind Ren. They weren't there in Persona 5.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
We also have a slightly different angle in the classroom scene. I don't know why, but it's there.
You still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
You can literally feel the hopelessness of this situation. Kamoshida is literally hurting students right in front of the eyes of the other teachers. And they congratulate him for it. Where do you go as a teenager if your teachers are all in it together and they won't listen to you?
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
I do have to say, it really sticks out how little Ren says, especially during these cutscenes. I know he's supposed to be the silent protagonist, or mostly silent protagonist, so that you can project yourself onto him, but in these cutscenes it's basically like he's just ignoring people talking to him.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole. Oh, you're coming with
Just in the interest of changing up the dialogue options in the games a little bit, I felt like it was prudent to jank Ryuji's chain a little bit. He should be glad he's not Yosuke. His chain has been properly janked today. And I don't mean in a nice way.
Yo. Huh?
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want? It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well, I
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
Alright, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap, if we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. Well, that's nice of you, but I'm down for just splitting up, though. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
I didn't have much to add on that previous scene, so I just let it play out. But the only addition in this version is voice acting, which is always appreciated.
Yeah?
This little bit of dialogue here is evidence how chock full of content these games are. I've played this game 4 or 5 times, and this is the first time I actually discovered that An and Shiho were having this conversation here. I even missed it in Persona 5, even though they're still having that conversation there.
Yeah.
Seriously dude, I don't need Sakamoto to tell me the story, your bandages are already doing that for ya. You wanna know what may be the smallest change they made in between the games? It's the background on this phone. It's animated in Persona 5 Royal and not in Persona 5. It's a small thing, but it's a thing. And now I've pointed it out. You know, she may be in a hurry, but she doesn't seem to be leaving.
Where'd you hear that? I can't do it.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Again, in the interest of change, I took the other dialogue option, but yeah, that was pretty useless. It's still the same
Alright,
conversation.
what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
Ryuji, honestly, you may want to learn to listen every now and then instead of constantly throwing open your gap. She may have something important to say.
What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
And that, dear viewers, is the pot calling the kettle
She's been like
black.
that since middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up? Huh? Where
Emphysema.
you're going?
That's totally going to be his name from now on.
Was there anyone by that name on the volleyball team?
Unfortunately, the game doesn't continue on until you say the right name, so that was another exercise in pointlessness. Even though emphysema
See
was
the guy covered in
funny.
bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too.
No dude, you're mistaken. You is the guy from Persona 4.
Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
And that, dear viewers, was an exercise in
Just don't
sarcasm.
get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to
You
help?
don't know what I'm going through. Shouldn't you know what I'm going through? You've been through what I've been going through.
Damn it.
My sentences don't add up.
No, I ain't giving up. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
And with a final text conversation with Ryuji, our day comes to an end and we go to sleep. And that's it for today, folks. Join me again tomorrow, as the Persona 3 characters are still knocked out, and we start off with Persona 4. Until that time, a like would be appreciated, a subscription even more, ring the bell for notification, trust me, all this stuff helps me, and I'll be back soon.